Dear Mr. President, dear colleagues, yesterday we celebrated the International Women's Day and with it many years of the struggle for gender equality and against patriarchal oppression. Women died, they were tortured, they faced repression, they were made invisible or simply laughed about when fighting for equal rights. One thing all of these women that were fighting for equal rights had in common. They had to overcome massive opposition in order to change society. But they did not stay silent. They did not accept the injustices that were imposed on them. They stood up and changed history. When we are fighting for gender equality in this parliament today, we are facing opposition too. A loud and aggressive opposition that tells us to shut up about women's rights. This reactionary opposition tells us not to continue the struggle for full democratic representation, for equal pay, against violence against women, and for the right of women to decide about their own bodies. We could shut up and stay silent. We could give in. But dear colleagues, I myself would not be standing in this parliament alongside with many of you if there hadn't been these brave women that had fought for our rights to stand here and to speak as equals. So how could we stay silent now? How could we not act according to our beliefs and speak up for many million women in our societies? If women 100 years ago had listened to the reactionary opposition, we would still not have the right to vote. If women over the last decades had listened to their opponents, violence against women would still be considered acceptable and part of our culture. But these women, these brave women, they did not give up. They fought for freedom, justice and dignity. Each member of this parliament should have these women and also men in the back of their heads when they vote on the Tarabella report tomorrow. And I will vote in favor. Thank you.
Grazie. Madame